The Tennessee Titans came up short against the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC title game. The boys came out swinging. Looked pretty good at the beginning. 17-7 at one point. First half was, pretty great for the Titans. Until this one play towards the end where guys just could not tackle Patrick Mahomes for some reason. Oh man, that was the beginning of the end. The Chiefs would dominate the second half. The Titans would make it interesting down the stretch, but it got out of hand, and the boys gave it their all, but ultimately failed. We did get to see Marcus Mariota for one play in what is likely his last game as a Tennessee Titan.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Here's to hoping that he goes somewhere like the Chicago Bears or the LA Chargers, because if I see him in a blue and white Colts uniform, I think I'm just going to not watch football next year or ever again. So more on Marcus Mariota probably in a later video. And for those Titans fans who did not immediately turn off the TV once you saw that Kansas City Chiefs were ultimately running down the clock on the Titans 2020 postseason, you got to endure this.
You gotta fight for your right to party!
Oh man, that single act alone, so cringy, and that single act alone makes me a big 49ers fan for the next 2 weeks. These next 2 weeks, where I will be not talking about the Titans, because they won't be in the Super Bowl. Pro Bowl. Nah. The loss really hurts, but at least I'm not this guy. Ouch. Gotta respect this guy for taking it all in stride, right? Football is over now for the Titans, and there's nothing interesting to talk about, except, will Tom Brady be the QB in 2020? Will Tannehill be the QB in 2020? Where will Marcus Mariota go? Who will replace Dean Pease? Will Derrick Henry get paid? Will Delaney Walker retire? How will J-Rob attack free agency? The draft. Will the Titans select a QB in the draft? How many primetime games will the Titans get next year? And so much more. So obviously, there's nothing to talk about. The offseason, it's been, for the Titans fans, the offseason has been just almost 48 hours. And man, news travels fast. Dean Pease retires. The offseason, there might not be any action, like for real game action, but, things move at the speed of light. And before you know it, it'll be free agency and the draft and OTAs, and everything will start over again. So, we have a lot to look forward to. That brings me to my next point. I am really looking forward to the Tennessee Titans moving forward. I think this season has given us a lot to be hopeful for. I think, the good to great idea was definitely executed. I wonder what's going to be next for the Tennessee Titans. Obviously, I like to think that the Kansas City Chiefs were in the AFC title game last year and lost, and so maybe next year's time for the Titans to be in the Super Bowl. It won't be an easy feat, obviously, but here are a few things as we exit the 2019 season, 2020 postseason. Here are my list of things that I feel great about heading into the offseason. Number one, Vrabel and Robinson are a winning combination. These two guys have a 20-15 record, including the postseason. These two guys have been able to find great talent in hidden spots, find great value out of free agents, guys they just pick up off the street sometimes. And then the big draft names that we've drafted all have been fantastic. Vrabel has obviously been able to get this team to love him and take on his personality. Robinson has been this great evaluator of talent, and the two of them working together has been awesome. I love it. Going forward, I have no concerns. Number two, rolling the dice on Arthur Smith actually worked. What do we know about this guy? That he'd been on the Titans staff for 7 years and hadn't gotten fired? Is that a reason to be promoted because you haven't been fired? Arthur Smith came out, and it didn't seem great at the beginning, but as the season evolved, he got better and better as a play caller. He got better and better, I think, at the chess match that is every single NFL game, and he was able to maximize the effectiveness of his players. He was able to put guys into positions to succeed. It was fantastic. Loved Arthur Smith, and I'm really glad that he didn't get snatched up to be a coach somewhere else. At least not yet. Number 3, the core nucleus is very talented but still very young. We have a very, very young linebacker core, receiver core, lots of different parts of this roster. Very young and developing, definitely. And so we are going to be taking all this talent and all this youth into next season. And that's another reason to be excited about the future, because these guys they're just now learning how to play an elite level. So looking forward to this core nucleus in the future. Number 4, this one's obviously going to be one that's fun to talk about for months now. The quarterback situation is pretty solid. Now, it's a huge argument obviously as to who the quarterback should be. A lot of people think Ryan Tannehill. A lot of people think Tom Brady. If you want to see a video in which it gets broken down, like what about Tom Brady coming over from Tennessee, the Coach Plays has a video. Here's the thumbnail. Here's the link, and you can check that out. And he talks about Tom Brady coming to the Tennessee Titans. Don't forget to like and subscribe that dude's video and his channel. But could it be Tom Brady? Could it be Phillip Rivers of all people? Are we going to draft someone? The quarterback situation is really solid because Ryan Tannehill was a very solid quarterback. And so at this point in time, it's like, do you want this good quarterback or do you want something that's even better? Or maybe he is the better option. So, we're not sitting here with Jameis Winston. We're not sitting here with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones might be good at some point, and Jameis Winston can obviously be good, but I think it's very solid right now. And number 5, the Titans are in the upper tier of teams with the most cap space. I think they're maybe number 8 or so. And so that means they have a lot of money to spend. And if they make a few, cost-cutting moves, as far as people like Delaney Walker, Ryan Suckup being cut, I'd hate to see these guys go, obviously, but it's a business. It's the way it goes. That would give them more cap space to spend on the guys that are on the team right now and potential other guys down in the future in free agency. So we got to feel great about this team, and we got to feel great about the future of this team. AFC Championship was huge, but this team can go even farther. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already. Comment below. Let me know what my next topic should be for my next video. I can't recap the next game because there won't be a next game until September. So plenty of off-season topics that we can cover. Comment below. Let me know which one you want to see. Again, thanks for watching. Have a good one.